free college basketball picks. This is action here for Saturday, January 14th. Tony T with our college basketball pick show here for Saturday action. We have 15 games. Before we get into just a couple things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free college basketball picks are updated all season long. We load tons of free picks on our channel. It is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, like the video, give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to our top cappers. Get signed up to long-term passes. You'll find top cappers that are like Tiffany's up there. We also have Provi doing great work. Nick as well. Mindy, Tiffany. Click the links. Get signed up to our long-term passes. You'll find our print picks here on the center of the page as well here. Lots of offering here for Saturday's action or best bet. Each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. Many up there here for you on Saturday. $15 print picks. Promotional items. Cappers can designate one of their plays on their card as a $15 print pick. Just introduce their service to new and existing customers. 3 packs offer great value. We'll have a lot up there for Saturday's action. And of course, as you scroll, you'll find our pick ticker. If you prefer, you may purchase the picks a la carte on our pick ticker with team versus team information. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. Always love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Kansas State and TCU college basketball pick. This one here is on Saturday. Kansas State is 15-1 on the year, 4-0 in the Big 12. Tops in offensive efficiency in the Big 12 behind 39% shooting from 3, 52% inside. Wildcats defend well in conference from 3, holding teams at 30%, plus struggle on the defensive glass. TCU 13-3 on the year, 2-2 in the Big 12. Horned Frogs dropped the home game to Iowa State by 2. Horned Frogs in conference play poor from 3, 27%, but hit 53% around the bucket. Weak defensively on the glass and inside where they allow 54% shooting. Wildcats have wins in conference at Baylor and Texas. The play here will be Kansas State plus the 5.5. Arizona versus Oregon college basketball pick here for Saturday. Arizona, a record of 15-2 this season. They are 4-2 in the Pac-12 with a road loss at Utah and wins at Arizona State and Oregon State. Wildcats, a poor three-point shooting team in conference, just 24%, but they convert 51% inside. Strong defending the perimeter, allowing just perimeter and inside where they allow 47% shooting. Oregon 9-8 on the year, 3-3 in the conference. Home loss in conference to Arizona State on Thursday, 90-73. Worst three-point shooting team against conference foes. They make just 24%, plus they struggle on the glass on both ends. Strong scoring team inside. They make 54%. Poor defensive team against the Pac-12. They're giving up 51% shooting around the bucket. Wildcats have not been a good favorite in recent games, failing to cover 5 of 6. In their 2 road games, the Wildcats are shooting just 41%, 25% from 3. Play here will be on Oregon plus the 4.5. Duke versus Clemson college basketball pick. This one here is on Saturday. Duke is 13-4 on the year, 4-2 in the ACC. Blue Devils drop road games in conference at Wake Forest by 11, NC State by 24. Blue Devils have been a sloppy with the ball in conference with turnovers, make only 33% from 3. They hit 80% at the free throw line and pretty good on the glass. Defensively, they do struggle defending 49% around the bucket. Clemson 14-3 a team. They're 6-0 in the ACC. Home wins to Wake Forest, NC State, and Louisville by double digits. Top defensive team against the ACC, allowing 39% shooting around the bucket. Strong on the glass. They shoot well against the conference at 36% from 3, 54% inside, 86% at the free throw line. Duke has failed to cover 4 straight on the road. In 2 road games, Duke shooting just 41%, 32% from 3. Play here will be on Clemson at minus the 1.5. West Virginia versus Oklahoma college basketball pick. This one here is on Saturday. West Virginia 10-6 overall, 0-4 in the Big 12. Road losses at Kansas State and Oklahoma State in conference. Mountaineers sit last in the Big 12 in effective field goal percentage, making 26% from 3, 44% inside the arc, 62% at the line. Mountaineers weak in the Big 12 by enforcing turnovers and on the perimeter by allowing 35% from 3. Oklahoma 10-6 on the year, 1-3 in the Big 12. Home losses to Texas by 1 and Iowa State by 3. Sooners really struggle against the conference with the offensive rebounding. turnovers, and 30% shooting from three. Positives offensively is 56% shooting inside and 84% at the line. Tops in effective field goal defense. They're holding teams at 30% from three, 43% inside. Mountaineers have failed to cover 6 straight. Shooting form for WVU in the Big 12, a massive concern. Play here will be on Oklahoma minus the 4. Miami versus NC State. College basketball pick here for action on Saturday. Miami a mark of 14-2, 5-1 in the ACC. A 6-point road loss at Georgia Tech with wins at Notre Dame and Louisville. Hurricanes tops in conference offensive efficiency with rebounding and 55% shooting around the bucket. Strong defensive team in the conference, holding teams at 31% from three, 47% around the bucket. NC State 13-4 record overall, 3-3 in the ACC. Home loss to Pittsburgh with wins at home here to Duke and Louisville. The team is 15th in conference effective field goal shooting with 30% from three, 47% inside, and they make just 68% at the free throw line. Defensively, the Wolfpack, they're allowing 51% around the bucket. The Wolfpack, that is, and Hurricanes on the road defending well, allowing 40% shooting, 29% from three. They do hit 46% overall in true road games. Play here will be Miami at +3. Providence versus Creighton. College basketball pick here for action on Saturday. Providence enters play here at 14-3, 6-0 in the Big East. The Friars have road wins at Seton Hall, Butler, and DePaul. The Friars strong in the Big East with offensive rebounding and three-point shooting where they hit about 40%. Weak scoring around the bucket and sloppy with high turnovers in the Big East. Tops in defensive efficiency against the conference with 23% allowed from three, 50% inside. Creighton 9-8 and 3-3 in the Big East. The Blue Jays home wins in the Big East to Butler, DePaul, and Seton Hall, and by double digits here. Team struggles with ball security in conference, but shoots well here. 39% from three, 54% around the bucket. Now, Creighton, their tops in defensive efficiency in the Big East. They're holding teams to 30% from three, 45% inside. Friars in true road games, though, shooting 46% and holding teams to 42% overall, 26% from three. Play here will be on Providence at +7. Oklahoma State versus Baylor. College basketball pick here on Saturday. Oklahoma State 9-7 on the year, 1-3 in the Big 12. Road losses at Kansas by 2 and Texas by 8. Cowboys 9th in offensive efficiency against the conference with high turnovers, 33% shooting from three and only 42% shooting inside the arc. Weak on the glass on both ends. The Cowboys a good defensive team against the Big 12 by allowing 35% from three, 39% inside. Baylor 11-5 overall, 1-3 in conference. Home losses to TCU by 1 and Kansas State by 2 in overtime. Bears good three-point shooting team in the conference, 35%, plus strong on the offensive glass. Last in defensive efficiency against the Big 12 as they don't force turnovers and allow 37% shooting from three, 53% inside. Lots of point to lay with a team that defends poorly. Cowboys on the road making nearly 40% from three, plus holding teams at 38% overall and 28% from three. Play here Oklahoma State at +7. Missouri versus Florida. College basketball pick. This one here is on Saturday. Missouri 13-3 this season, 2-2 in the SEC. Road losses at Arkansas by 6 and Texas A&M here by 18. Tigers shoot well in conference, 51% inside, 78% at the free throw line. 13th here in effective field goal percentage against the SEC with poor rebounding, 34% from three, 60% inside. Florida 9-7 this season, 2-2 in the SEC. Gators have a conference win to Georgia and a loss to Texas A&M. Florida weak on the glass and from three, and offensively here. That's in the SEC, and they're shooting from three here just 26%. A strong scoring team inside at 57%. That's in conference, and they're making 80% at the line. Florida defends well in the SEC, holding teams to 25% from three, 42% around the bucket. Tigers on the road shooting just 41%, 24% from three, while giving up 52% overall, 38% from three. Play here, Florida -5.5. Iowa State versus Kansas college basketball pick here on Saturday. Iowa State 13-2 overall, 4-0 in the Big 12. Cyclones top in effective field goal percentage in the conference as they make 43% from three, 51% around the bucket. They do a great job of forcing turnovers in the Big 12, plus limit opponents to 28% from three. Kansas 15-1, 4-0 in the Big 12, picking up home wins by 2 to Oklahoma State and 4 to Oklahoma. Jayhawks have shot well from three in conference at 45%, but connect only 43% inside. They rebound well in conference, plus hold opponents at 33% from three, 49% inside. Kansas has failed to cover 3 straight at home. Cyclones on the road are making a 45% overall play here. Iowa State plus the 8. Utah versus USC college basketball pick here for action on Saturday. Utah 12-6 this season, 5-2 in the Pac-12. The Utes pretty much an average shooting team in conference that really struggles with turnovers and on the offensive glass. They defend well in the Pac-12, holding teams to 25% from three. They rebound, plus give up 48% inside. USC 12-5, 4-2 in the Pac-12. Home wins to Oregon State by 1, Colorado by 7. Trojans second in offensive efficiency in the conference with rebounding, 52% shooting inside, 76% at the line. They are weak shooting and defending threes in conference. Trojans struggle on the defensive glass, and they're only giving up 37% shooting inside. You know, Brandon Carlson missed last game due to an illness for Utah, and a major loss if he cannot play. He contributes with points and rebounding, and he missed the loss at UCLA. Now, Utah managed just 49 points and were out-rebounded by 15 without Carlson in their 19-point loss. Play here will be USC minus the 4.5. Long Beach State versus Hawaii college basketball pick here for Saturday. Long Beach State 8-9 this season, 2-3 in the Big West. Road win at Northridge and a loss at Irvine by 17. The Beach poor three-point shooting team in conference as they make 24% and only 66% at the line. Defensively, they do allow Big West teams to shoot 36% from three, but only 46% inside. They do rebound well in conference on both ends of the court. Hawaii 12-4 in the year, 3-1 in conference. Home wins at UC Davis and Cal Poly. Warriors struggles with turnovers in conference and shoots just 32% from three. Strong shooting team inside at 51% in conference. Hawaii's tops in defensive efficiency in the Big West. They're holding teams to 25% from three, 44% around the bucket. You know, the Beach lost at Irvine in their three-point shooting. The concern here, play here will be Hawaii minus 7.5. Colorado and UCLA college basketball pick here for action on Saturday. Colorado 11-7 this season, 3-4 in the Pac-12. The Buffs road loss at Washington, Cal, and USC with a win at Stanford. The Buffs sloppy high turnover team against the conference and make only 65% at the line. Tops in defensive efficiency in the Pac-12, holding teams at 28% from three, 48% around the bucket. UCLA 15-2 on the year, 6-0 in the Pac-12. The Bruins tops in offensive efficiency with ball security and shooting the three well and inside and making 79% at the line. They are second here in the Pac-12 in defensive efficiency by forcing turnovers. They rebound and limit opponents to 25% from three. Buffs defense on the road a major concern. They're giving up 48%, 37% from three. Player will be on UCLA minus the 12.5. Texas Tech versus Texas college basketball pick here for Saturday. Texas Tech 10-6 on the year, 0-4 in the Big 12. Red Raiders road losses by 6 at TCU, 34 at Iowa State. Texas Tech 10th in offensive efficiency against the conference with high turnovers, poor rebounding, and hitting just 28% from three. Defensively, poor on the glass in the Big 12 and from the perimeter where they allow good opponents good three-point shooting. Texas 14-2 overall, 3-1 in the Big 12. Longhorns have home loss to Kansas State with a win to TCU. An average shooting team offensively that struggles offensively in the Big 12 from three, but giving up over 37%, as well as 54% around the bucket. Red Raiders have failed to cover 8 straight on the road against teams with winning home marks better than 600. Longhorns at home shooting 51%, 34% from three. Red Raiders here on the road giving up 45% and 39% from beyond the arc. You know, Texas Tech offensive form in conference. The issue here, the play here will be on Texas, the minus 8.5. LSU versus Alabama, college basketball pick here for Saturday. LSU 12-4 on the year, 1-3 in the SEC. The Tigers dropped road games at Kentucky and Texas A&M. The team managed a struggle, I should say, offensively, with rebounding and shooting inside at 44%. Defensively strong on the perimeter, allowing 23% from three. Issues defensively is on the glass and defending inside at 56%. Alabama, they sit at 14-2, 4-0 in the SEC. Crimson Tide home wins by 22 to Ole Miss, 26 to Kentucky. Team is third in offensive efficiency in conference with 40% shooting from three, 51% inside. Crimson Tide tops in SEC defensive efficiency. They're allowing 23% from three, 40% around the bucket. Interior shooting and defending a massive concern for LSU, as is the rebounding against SEC teams. Play here will be Alabama minus the 15. Kentucky versus Tennessee, college basketball pick here for action on Saturday. Kentucky 10-6 on the year, 1-3 in the SEC. The Wildcats really struggle offensively in conference with 32% from three, 48% inside, 63% at the line. They are 14th in defensive efficiency by allowing 43% from three and 52% inside. Tennessee sits at 14-2, 4-0 in conference. Home wins to Mississippi State by 34-9 to Vanderbilt. Volunteers tops in offensive efficiency in conference, shooting 40% from three, 59% around the bucket. Strong on the glass on both ends in the SEC. Vols second in defensive efficiency in conference by holding teams to 23% from three, 45% inside. Wildcats have failed to cover 7 straight against good teams with a win rate of about 600 or greater. Kentucky on the road, not good here, shooting 36%, 30% from three, while they're giving up over 48% shooting. Play here, Tennessee at minus the 11.5. All right, that was our college basketball pick show here for Saturday. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We have free college basketball picks all season long. Loads and tons of free picks on our channel. Make sure you subscribe, man. We're a multi-capper site right now with 16 people. We're going to get a lot of contributions from them putting videos, so check us out. Visit Tony'sPicks.com for our premium plays, our best bets today. Get on board with them and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. I'm Tony T. Back later on with more free